The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed, because if you miss, it hurts from a bigger fighter.
The Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No. The fans are ready, and there's the bell to start the round. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Can't land the jab there. Do you believe what we are seeing? If their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Warfare is so important in boxing, and Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up your gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him, dream about him. So then your life is his life. He's got your number. He's brilliant at it. And you saw how he did it to Wilder, not in fight 1, fight 2, and fight 3. And the same thing's happening all over again. Will Wilder ever know? Will he ever learn his lesson? I believe not. Because Tyson Fury, that's what he do.
Just missed with that hook. That hook was off target. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all 3 we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A lot of trash talk between these 2 fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
When are we going to see a jab from these 2? Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it. Failing to score with that right hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You got to be fit for this one.
He wanted action, and they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That counter shot lands. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Defense is not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Get your mind on the job.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses.
Gotta stay focused.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's all offense all the time. Not allowed. And down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus.
Around. Don't worry about the knockdown.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Stay focused. Get your mind on the job.
Missing with the hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A very competitive round here so far. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The straight right just misses. Well, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come. They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught slipping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back and forth they go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
That hook doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
They believe they're...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. This is a high-octane battle. Do you believe what we're seeing? One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Just misses with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Brilliant hook there.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, these scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
A split decision. You know what? I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had it.